Good day, my fellow citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis. As leader of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party, my team and I have been monitoring recent political developments with increasing concern and dismay. The long-standing political wrangling between the warring fractions of the Team Unity construct has been exposed, laid bare, and put on display for all to see. The present tensions in the political sphere has spilled over into the public square and has led to heightened anxiety, anger, and uncertainty that have brought our great federation to a tipping point that, if not arrested soon, will completely destabilize our country. Political instability leads to economic instability, a scenario that cannot be countenanced, as already our small island nation is reeling from the impact of a global pandemic and the fallout of war in Europe and trade and supply chain disruptions. Our people are frustrated, confused, and on edge. It is clear from the communications that have been made by the PAM, CCM, and PLP that they are at an impasse with no clear expression of a decision to dissolve or resolve. Rather, they have chosen to prolong the stalemate by initiating a process that all are qualified enough to be aware will lead nowhere. The Honorable Sean Richards and the Honorable Mark Grantley have spoken of a letter that has been given to the Governor General, but have made no public statement on a decision of any disaffected member of the cabinet to resign. The letter claims that 6 elected members of PAM and CCM, the Honorable Ministers Sean Richards, Lindsey Grant, John L. Powell, Mark Brantley, Eric Evelyn, and Alexis Jeffers, no longer support nor do they have confidence in Dr. Timothy Harris as Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis. The members are supporting the Honorable Sean K. Richards as Prime Minister of our beloved Federation. However, in what appears to be a letter in response from His Excellency Tapley Seaton, the Governor General has indicated that he has taken the matter under legal advisement. It is curious that such a consultation is considered necessary, since the Governor General is not only a lawyer by profession, but is one of the framers of the very Constitution of St. Christopher and Nevis. This is particularly perplexing to us in the Labour Party and to reasonable observers across the nation, the wider Caribbean, and the world. The process governing how the Prime Minister is appointed and when and under what circumstances he or she can be removed are clearly outlined in subsection 52 of the Constitution. These actions are solely within the special and reserved powers of the Governor General, who is the head of state. The mere suggestion that the process of the removal of the Prime Minister can be triggered simply by a letter from the majority of elected members stating that they do not or no longer support the Prime Minister is spurious at best and at worst utterly mischievous and intentionally misleading. The closest scenario to the present situation that is entertained in the Constitution is laid out in subsection 7 of section 52, which allows for the removal of the Prime Minister if and only if it happens before the first sitting of Parliament after the appointment arising from a general election. It has also almost been 2 years since the last general elections in St. Kitts and Nevis. Therefore, the opportunity for such action to be taken has been long past. After this option, there is only one legal instrument that can trigger the removal of the Prime Minister. This is laid out in section 6 of section 52 of the Constitution that dictates that there must first be the passage of a resolution of no confidence in the government passed by the National Assembly. But even after such a resolution, the Constitution states that the Governor General can only remove the Prime Minister if he fails to either resign within 3 days or advise the Governor General to dissolve Parliament. Therefore, there is only one avenue through which the dissident factions within the Unity Coalition can resolve the present situation. Too much damage has already been done since all ministers, including the Prime Minister, have openly spoken of the lack of equity and purpose in Team Unity and have hurled accusations and counter-accusations at each other of gross incompetence, corruption, and greed. There is no turning back from here. The only way to resolve the present situation is to have fresh elections. The St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party is calling for swift action in this direction in order to return our country to a state of stability under new leadership that will truly represent the interests of our people. For too long, the entire country has been drawn into the unsavory and embarrassing debacle, while for all intents and purposes, our government, ministries and subsidiaries and the entire machinery of the state have been left without leadership, forced to run an autopilot with pertinent matters of state left undone or in abeyance. This cannot and must not continue. The people are suffering from years of neglect and maladministration by an amateurish, uncaring, corrupt, and incompetent Team Unity administration led by Dr. Timothy Harris. These are not the words of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party, but the words of the members of the coalition. Enough is enough. It is time for the question on who is best fit to lead our great federation be settled by taking it back to the people. The St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party stands ready to serve, ready to rebuild, ready to deliver real representation that the people deserve. We offer on a united, stable government that will bring good governance back to our federation by upholding the highest standards of transparency, integrity, accountability, innovativeness, and openness. We have the team, the vision, and plans to take our country to the next level and to open new opportunities for every man, woman, and child to pursue their dreams and aspirations and to achieve a higher standard of living, quality of life, and well-being. Hope springs eternal with the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party. We are the best and only option for our people. Let's move forward together with the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party. Thank you, and God bless all of you.